Hi everyone, it's Donna here from Donna's Creative Corner, and I am here tonight with some, I'm calling them my cigar box lots. I was intending to do this last week, but I was so busy putting together those kits that I didn't get a chance to record the video. I put these together a while ago, so I'm not going to give you the price. I'm not going to say the price, but at the end, or when I upload the video, the price for each one will be in a caption in the video and also in the description box below, because I can't remember what all I put in each of the boxes. But I have two boxes available. This smaller one, this is box number 1, and all the contents in it. And then a larger one, this is box number 2. So I'm going to start with box number 1. It is a, they're both original cigar boxes. I'm not sure where they're from. Handmade in Dominican Republic is where the cigars were from. Well, this is actually from Dominican Republic. You will get the box to alter and then all the contents in it. And in this box, there is at least a yard of this. This is blocking the light. Of this mauve colored ruffled lace. A length of this, I think there's a pin here, this pretty double-sided lace with blue ribbon, pale blue ribbon running through it. You see that there. There's this embellishment. It's that I made quite a while ago and I never used it. It's got doilies on the front and the back and a loop on the top. And then this smaller doily here. A length of, this actually came off of a wedding headpiece. This floral, this flower trim. You could cut this apart into individual pieces. You're going to see more of this coming up in the near future, because the entire dress was made out of these flowers. So I'm in the process of cutting that up now. So there's a piece of that. There's this, these two tassels in gold and black with the cording that connects them. I mean, you can cut those apart and use them individually. So there's two pretty tassels. There is some of the things in these boxes are actually destashes of mine. They come out of my personal stash of stuff. These are some jewelry pieces that are in there. There's this pink plastic crystal. This is a little collage that I made. I have my signature on the back. You can use it to embellish something. There's this used to be an earring. It's a metal filigree piece in gold. There's a silver metal butterfly. There's this piece. I'm not sure what that came off of. Maybe a, I don't know, maybe a brooch or a belt or something. It's got purple stones and some purple dangles on the bottom of it. This is a collage piece. I did not make this one. I don't even know where I got it from. Probably in all the jewelry stuff that I was selling a while back. Some of these things I kept for myself. There's a flat back with crystals around it. There's a crystal and pearl button. This is a little dangle star with crystals coming from it. It has a loop, you can hang it. And then this is one I actually made with the stone in the middle and the crystals around the edge. So those are some jewelry pieces that are in here. There's hold on. There's a bunch of doilies in here. There's 3 of this one, 3 of this one, and a cream, 3 of this one, white, 3 of this one, it's cream color, 3 of this one, and for some reason there's only 1 of this one. And then some smaller ones. There's, I think, 5 of this little one, 3, nope, 4, nope, 5 of this little one, and then 1 of this one with the linen and the embroidery and the crochet around the edge. This is, I think, an 8-inch. So those are some doilies that are in this box. I've crammed this as full as I can. Here's some more laces. There's a vintage white cream one and a blue one. Good length of those, at least a yard. There's this applique here that's heavily sequined and beaded. There's a piece, come out a little bit, a piece of this Alençon trim. It has some small beads on it. There's some appliques. There's, let's see, 3 of this cream one with the rolled roses and pearls on it. 3 of those. There's 1 of this one with a couple of leaves and the rolled roses. There's this one that's heavily beaded with the little tiny pearl. I offered these, I think, last weekend. 1 of that size, and then 2 of these smaller ones from the same dress. And then lastly, a piece of trim that's very wide, and you can cut this up into different pieces. That much of that one. There's all kinds that you can cut out of that. So that is box lot number 1. Includes the cigar box with it. Nice quality box. Hold on, let me get this out of the way. This box lot number 2 has a whole bunch in it. Okay. Box number 2, this one, I'm trying to see where it comes from. This one's also Dominica, I think. And it opens this way. And inside this one, there's a length of this net filet lace in there. There's this vintage doily here. There's a, come down a little bit, this embroidered piece with this very vintage, has like a felt on the back. Go on your vintage projects. There's a length, at least a yard, of this gorgeous, there, you can see it better there, Valencian lace, black Valencian lace. It's from France. This one's also, I believe, a Valencian lace in white, or cream, I guess. There's a length of this dangle trim in there in the green and gold. I'm going to have fun trying to fit this back in there when I'm done. A length of, this is probably at least a half a yard of this gorgeous pom-pom trim. I think they call this onion trim in a taupe color. There's a length of this Venice lace in a kind of a teal color. This one's vintage. It's probably at least a yard of that. There is a smaller length of this blue Venice lace. There's a piece of this embroidered trim with the maroon and blue flowers on it. You can cut this up into individual flowers. It's probably about 18 inches of that. There's a length of, this isn't a whole yard I don't think, but oops, come on a little bit. This wide flat lace, the floral pattern. There's a length of this very tiny scalloped lace. There's a piece of this Venice lace, very pretty, with the pale pink ribbon running through it. There's probably about probably another 18 inches of that. There's a length of this kind of a taupe ruffled corded lace, very wide, very vintage looking, great for vintage projects. And there's a length of this floral trim. It's in a cream color. So length of that. Those are the laces. There's a couple flowers that I've made. This, what do they call this flower? Not yo-yo. I forget what they call it. But anyway, it's has this feather coming out of it and some pearls and the vintage trim around the edge. And then this pink flower with the pearl in the middle. Those are, I made both of those. There is some crochet trim in here. There's a length of that. There's a length of this vintage crochet trim. There's a length of this vintage trim. There's a piece of this gorgeous trim. I believe this might have come off of a collar. Very pretty. You're going to see how I used a couple of these in, I think at the end of this video. There's doilies in this one. There's a couple of this one. There's a couple, there's 3 of this one. There's 3 of this one. There's 3 of this pineapple, white pineapple one. There are jewelry pieces from my collection in this one as well. There's this large filigree flower. This was from a earring. Pretty pale pink pearls on it. There's this, I think I made this. I'm not sure, but it's got pearls on it. There's what used to be an earring with a bow and a big dangle. Here's another piece from jewelry with some pearls and beads. Here's another dangle with a big pearl and crystal. That's a plastic crystal, I'm sure. But it's on a chain that you can hang. There's another jewelry piece with some big crystal trim. There's this piece. It's pretty gold flower and a green crystal in it. There's this piece that I made years ago. This came off of a brooch, I think. It's a floral with these little metal dangles coming off of it. And then this crystal and pearl and black. That was a brooch, or yeah, I'm sure that was a brooch. So those are the jewelry pieces in this box lot. And then there's some wedding dress stuff in here too. There's one of this one of this one in a cream, one of this one. You can cut that up. There's this medallion that is heavily beaded. You can see the rows and rows of seed beads there. Pretty little medallion. There's this piece that you can cut up in smaller pieces. There's another piece of that alençon in a kind of a coffee stain color already. There's this applique from that heavily beaded dress, the same dress as that medallion. You can cut that up too. Here's some more from that same dress, 3 smaller ones that are heavily beaded. You can see all the pearls on there. And this third one. There's some trim in here. Very pretty. Probably about maybe 3/4 of a yard of this one. And the last trim is this heavily beaded cream one with iridescent sequins. Look at the shine on that. So that's the trims. There's also some, I put some ephemera in the bottom of this one. I have a big collection, of playbills and songbooks from the 40s and 50s, and these are from those. You see the vintage advertising on there, which is the best part of these. Got this one. This is a program from I think it's a cruise ship. This one looks to be, I don't know if there's a date on here. I don't see a date. There's some pages from some children's books that I have from the 40s and 50s. These are from them. There's some all different ones. This one is from an Alice in Wonderland one. And then these are some pages from those song books that I have. This one is from 1943. They're already that wonderful vintage color. No need to coffee stain them. They're already that color. So that is box lot number 2. I will put the prices down below, and the prices do not include shipping. I will send the cheapest way I can. They both have to go, I believe they both have to go priority mail. Just a sneak peek. Although I said last weekend that I wasn't going to make any more of these journals, I'm kind of addicted to them right now. So I can't help myself. I'm experimenting with making vintage linen collage on the front, or kind of a quilt. And this one has that really pretty kind of a brocade fabric. This one's a little bit bigger than the ones I sold this weekend. It's 6 by 9. So this is my first attempt at a larger size, and this has some of those same ephemera as the ones I sold this weekend. Those vintage advertising, the Titanic book, some scrapbook paper, some mulberry paper. There's a page from a children's book from the 40s. Map paper, dictionary paper, paper, ephemera, scrapbook paper. This is a page from one of those song books from the 40s. Advertising. So I'm going to be making some of these off and on, and I'll probably wait till I have a few done and offer them all at the same time. I think I'm just going to do the albums themselves without all the embellishments, because that was the part that kind of overwhelmed me trying to put all of that together. But I really love working with the textiles. And I love working with the old paper. So I'm going to stick to the things I really love for right now, and I'm going to make a few more of these. Let me know down below if that's something you want to see more of too. Probably if you don't comment, I'm still going to make them, because I love experimenting with them and using this sewing machine that I just got. Well, I didn't get it recently. I got it at least a year ago at an auction, and it's been sitting on my shelf all that time, and I just pulled it out in the last couple of weeks to see if it even works. And it does, obviously. So that's a long video. Thank you for sticking with me. I'll be offering more of these box lots in the future, these cigar box lots in the future, because I have maybe about 8 more cigar boxes. But that's all I have for today. If you're interested in either of these 2 boxes, the instructions on how to order are down below. And see you this weekend. Bye for now.